Alrighty, let me just move the mouse out of the way really quick. Okay. Hello, everyone. I hope you and your families are doing well during these crazy times. My name is Wyatt Barker, and today I wanted to take some time to talk about some of the accomplishments and virtues of Warren Buffett. Well, who is Warren Buffett? For those of you who don't know, Warren Buffett is an American investor, businessman, and philanthropist. He was born in Omaha, Nebraska in 1930, and according to Forbes magazine, over his lifetime, he has amassed a net worth of $74.3 billion. And at this point, has donated over 32% of his net worth to charities. That's the equivalent of almost $25 billion. He began his college education at the Wharton School of Business at UPenn before finishing his degree at the University of Nebraska. He earned a graduate degree from Columbia and afterwards held titles like securities analyst, investment salesman, and general partner before becoming the CEO and chairman of Berkshire Hathaway. Berkshire Hathaway CEO is his current position. So, in short, Berkshire Hathaway is one of the most prestigious companies traded on the S&P 500. Through the company, Warren Buffett buys companies that he believes are undervalued and either replaces the management, cuts costs, or does something to make the companies more efficient. Next, according to Bloomberg, he usually sells the stocks of the companies at a higher price or keeps them under the Berkshire Hathaway umbrella of companies as an inorganic way to increase revenue. So on this slide, we see the wide array of companies Warren Buffett is involved in. In the left column, we have companies that Berkshire Hathaway owns 100% of. And in the right column, we have companies that Berkshire holds a large stake in. Although it wasn't reported how large the stake was, some companies that you may recognize are Apple, Fruit of the Loom, Geico, Duracell, among others. So after he has amassed more money than he could fathom, he created the Susan Thomas Buffett Foundation, named after his wife, who sadly passed away in 2004. Since then, he has also pledged to give away 99% of his fortune to charity. And according to Fortune magazine, 83% of that money is going to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation in the form of cash and Berkshire Hathaway equity units, which is, pretty much the same thing as stock. So another interesting tidbit about the guy is that I think this really shows how down to earth he is again, according to Forbes magazine, he sold his Lincoln Town Car on eBay to raise money for Girls Inc. And according to the Girls Inc. website, they're a nonprofit that encourages girls to be strong, smart, and bold. So I thought that was pretty virtuous of him. And according to CBS News, he often sells luncheons with anyone who wants to literally buy his time. Reportedly, someone paid over $650,000 to have lunch with him. And of course, Buffett donated that money to the Glide Foundation, which is another nonprofit. So here we have some more details about the foundations that Buffett is most immediately involved in. According to the foundation's website, the Susan T. Buffett Foundation has offered scholarships to students in Nebraska for over 50 years. That's only a small tidbit of what they do. And on the left, we have, again, another small excerpt, if you will, of some of the stuff that gets done at the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. From disease prevention to global development and education programs around the world, the Gates Foundation is probably the most impactful foundation in the world. So, and the Gates family and Warren Buffett are super close, like in the picture I showed on the previous slide. So that's pretty cool too. And even if you go onto the Who We Are letter on the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation website, they actually refer to Mr. Buffett in the first sentence as an inspiration for some of the work they do. And Buffett is now a co-chair of that foundation as well. So please enjoy me reading this wholesome quote while you think of any questions you may have. The way I got the message out when referring to people to utilize the same foundations as he does was to get a copy of Forbes and start making phone calls. Bill and Melinda did the same thing. So keep publishing the list so I can milk it. All right. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. Take care.